Hi, this is Lucas Cross here from my DBS Screencast, and I'm going to cover relational versus non-relational databases. I found this article here, MySQL versus Mongo. It's a pretty good read. I will drop it in the bottom for everybody to see, and it's looking at relational and non-relational databases. So first off, I'll give you a little short definition of the two. A relational database is a collective set of multiple data sets organized by tables, records, and columns. A non-relational database is a database that does not incorporate the table key model that relational databases promote. When it comes to MySQL and Mongo, the data representation is totally different. MySQL, like I said before, represents data in tables and rows, where MongoDB represents data as collections of JSON objects. A JSON document is what we'll be working with on an application layer later on when it comes to ASL, and we'll be learning it in the advanced database class for all my web people, if you guys are watching. Pretty much if we're using JavaScript, of course a JSON object is JavaScript, we all know this. If we're using PHP, it's going to be like an associative array, and if we decide to use Python for one of our projects, it's like a dictionary object. And when it comes to performance, MySQL often gets blamed for poor performance, but that's mainly because like user error or not really putting it together. You know, it's like unless you are using a simple database wrapper and you've indexed your data correctly, then you're going to get good performance if you do that. If not, there goes SQL. It just will not work as fast as Mongo. But when it comes to Mongo sacrificed joins, and it provides excellent tools for performance analysis. Mongo can perform much better than a relational database, but you'll still need to index your data, and the truth is that the vast majority of applications out there don't have enough data to notice a difference in performance. But like when you should use SQL is if your data structure fits nicely into tables and rows, and MySQL will offer you robust and easy interactions with your data using pancakes, as we all call it, SQL Pro. You can just do it all yourself and not really, well, it's good to know all the syntax for SQL, but you can pretty much just, if you want to take hours on end putting in data, go for it. But yeah. And when it comes to Mongo, if your data seems complex to model in a relational database system, or if you find it denormalizing your database schema or coding around performance issues, you should consider using Mongo. And if you find yourself trying to store sterilized arrays or JSON objects, that's a good sign that you're better off with Mongo. I mean, personally, I've heard a lot of good things about Mongo, and I plan personally on being a mean stack developer, so next month I'm going to really be learning Mongo, getting on that Mongo train, and the mean stack train, of course. And yeah, but I do like SQL. I like, MySQL. I like MySQL, and I do like using SQL Pro. It makes it easier to throw together your tables and stuff and all that. But I do need to practice the syntax. But I'll leave this document for you guys to take a look at. It's pretty cool. And a couple other things. I found some stuff on Techipedia about it. If you guys want to read that too, I will drop all these links in for you. And that's my screencast. Have a nice day.